Now I don't know what's going on with the Cowboys, man. It's like they can't get right off of life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. They just can't get right. They are a disgrace. They're a disgrace. They're letting the city down. I know that. Let me tell you something, Dak. For one of your biggest fans, bro. Tell you something. You ain't worth what they. I forgot what they paid you. Yeah, you're not worth that. I played football back in my days. I could throw for 197 yards and two interceptions a game. I mean, pay me half of that. I can do the same thing. I throw two interceptions a game. How about that? Keep the game close. Throw two interceptions a game. Just pay me $100,000 a year. I can get you 197 a game. Right now, Joe Flacco is better than Dak Prescott. Joe Flacco is better than Dak Prescott right about now. Can't trust Dak, man. Can't trust him. They run defense is at the bottom of the pole. They offense is struggling. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my God. Sorry about that, guys. They run defense is trash. They run defense been trash for years. Anybody remember that Denver game? I think right before the playoffs in may have been in 18. How Denver ran all over the Cowboys' ass. And I think it was the 18 game. And one of the running backs that we had in camp this year, we cut. He was the running back who did us like that. I forgot his name. If anybody can remember that running back name, let me know. But we had him this year. He was part of the running back group that was in training camp. Dak Prescott, I wouldn't even pay him. I wouldn't. Come on with the alerts. I wouldn't even pay him to be dog catcher right now. I defended that for years. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I just can't do it. His decision making on the field is trash. I'd take Joe Flacco right about now over Dak Prescott, and that's saying something. This is unacceptable for Cal, but it's got to do with it's a lot of front office stuff going on too. These Jerry Jones need to sit down. You didn't had enough, man. We didn't had enough of you. We're glad you're not walking down on the field like you used to and disrupting the game. But you gotta go. We need somebody in there that knows how to draft players, know how to make the right kind of deals. Look what you did already. You paid two people, and ain't neither one of them produced. You know, CD Lamb. I'm gonna take CD Lamb over Dak anyway. I pay CD, but I wouldn't have paid Dak. I wouldn't have paid Dak. I am so frustrated. I know this is a rant, guys, but I am so frustrated with these Cowboys. I don't think they can beat a Pop Warner team. I, I don't think they can beat the Georgia Bulldogs. I don't think the Cowboys can beat the Georgia Bulldogs. Too many penalties. Guyton. 2, 3 offensive false starts a game. Guyton is getting drug and slung. What is his name? Marty Smith. He showed up one game, and what, he's been here 2 years, 3 years, one game. This is unacceptable. I fear this season is over with, man. But I really do. I don't think I can see their path to the playoffs, but I don't really think it's plausible though. Not with Dak being hurt and Cooper Rush. I mean, I don't know. I can't call it, man, with that Cooper Rush. I guess, man. I guess. But if it ain't Rush, then who? Sure, not Trey Lance. I mean, we need to get rid of Mike McCarthy too. That's the problem. You playing old football, but this football is a new game of football. It's not the football that y'all grew up on. Like Zimmer, was it Zimmer, the defensive coordinator? This style of play is different than what y'all used to. This is not the Emmitt Smith days and the Aikman days. This is the offensive schemes and defensive schemes that people run is totally different than that. And I'm just afraid them old guys don't have the ability to adjust. Excuse the phone. I don't think they have the ability to adjust. Like, for instance, against can't even think right now. I'm just so frustrated. Baltimore Ravens quarterback, Lamar Jackson. How can you scheme for that playing old defense? Because the only person that was close back in the 90s, and I think he might have been gone. I mean, maybe Randall Cunningham had some skills to get out the pocket and run, but it wasn't very many quarterbacks. Now you have to scheme for almost everybody. Josh Allen can get out there and run. It's multiple quarterbacks can get out there and run. And if you, I don't know, we don't have a pass rush. We don't have a defensive run stopping game. We don't have a passing game. We don't have a rushing game. That's non-existent. You get rid of the guy who's doing very well for Tennessee, and Tennessee offensive line is not even half as good as ours. You get rid of him for what? Washed up Zeke Elliott, who didn't even make the. Sorry about that. Who didn't even make the bus this weekend? Why? They say he was missing meetings. Is that the truth? Don't know. What I do know is somebody needs to be fired. Somebody needs to be fired. And if they don't get rid of Mike McCarthy, so I don't know. Mike McCarthy cannot play the game for a lot of those players though. Like Lewis. Excuse my French. Lewis gets his ass drugged every single weekend by somebody. If it's by George Kittle during the San Francisco game, who was who was that dude that was frying him up like fish this weekend? Can't even remember. Game just pissed me off, but yeah, he got fried like fat fish this weekend. Every weekend, somebody is putting his ass in some grease and frying him up nicely. Dude, trash. Lewis is trash. We don't have a pass rush. Michael Parsons is he can't be Superman. I mean, the only way we can rush the quarterback is if Michael Parsons is in the game. I don't understand. I don't understand that one. They better get their shit straight, and they better do it quick. Y'all better get y'all shit straight, and you better do it quick. Hashtag fire McCarthy. Hashtag get rid of Jerry Jones. That's what it should be right now. Hashtag fire McCarthy. You're the offensive coordinator. You get mad, you run a stupid play, and then you want to slam the damn tablet down all on the ground. You call the play. It's your responsibility what happened. You know that was some bullshit when you called it. I did. As soon as CD came around, I said, he finna hand it to. Man, you know Guyton and them ain't gonna block. They ain't been blocking all year. Why you think we don't have a running game? They ain't been blocking all year. How many times Dak been sacked or under pressure? Damn near every time he dropped back. Very seldom Dak has a throwing lane or time to throw. That's why he's always forcing it. Wide receivers they ain't coming out the break hard enough. They flowing up, they flowing with the route instead of breaking and coming back towards the ball. If you see this man is pressing you and that ball is in the air, you make a move to come back for the football. Most good wide receivers will. We know there's a spot that he's throwing the ball to. But if you are pressed in that situation, you need to come back to the football a little bit. You create separation from him. The ball gets there quicker from the quarterback to you. You don't give that DB time to get to come on top of you, to go over the top of you, or undercut you. That's why you come back to the football. Yeah, I know this was. I'm just tired, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch another game this year. Go Mavs.